And KUathletics.com is joined today on National Signing Day by Kansas swimming and diving head coach Clark Campbell. Clark, thanks for joining us today. Let's talk about your signing class. Who are you signing today, and what do you like about them?
Well, we're real excited, and we're signing 5 student athletes. And first, I got to give credit to Coach Jen Fox, because she is our recruiting coordinator and has done a fantastic job. And this class is really going to help us immediately. Today, our program got a lot better. And so our first athlete, Brianna Barker, she's from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. She swims for Swim Tulsa, and her coach is David Lynn. And Brianna is one of the most accomplished sprinters in the Midwest. She's been the Oklahoma State champion in the 100 free every year, freshman, sophomore, and junior, and should be favored going into her senior year as well. Has won the 50 free in 2 of those years. But she's going to come in and make an immediate impact in our sprint free events. And cannot be any more excited about getting Brianna, and is going to really help not only sprint areas but also relays. Hailey Bishop is from Apex, North Carolina. She swims for Yoda, and her coach is Chad Onken. And Hailey swims free and fly. She's a sprint freestyler like Brianna, but she also does the 100 and 200 fly. And with Deanna Marks graduating, we're looking for somebody to come in and really help specifically in the butterflies. And Hailey not only does that, but she also does sprint free. So she's going to be able to help our relays, help us in two strokes. And we very excited that she's coming. She comes from a really good club team, and hopefully we'll be able to get more kids out of the North Carolina area. Cassaundra Pino. She's coming to us from Albuquerque, New Mexico. She swims for Lobo Aquatic Club, and her coach is Doug Forbes. And like Hailey, she does butterfly. She's a 100 and 200 flyer. She's won the New Mexico State high school championship in the 100 fly every year, freshman, sophomore, junior, and should be favored going into her senior year. She's one of the top swimmers in the Southwest, and not only does she do butterfly, but she also does middle distance free. So she's going to help in that area, plus also in relays. And she's like Brianna and Hailey, she's qualified for junior nationals and winter nationals as well. So they're going to come in and make a, Cassandra's going to make a big impact with us. And then Taylor Sieperda is from Spirit Lake, Iowa. Taylor has a fairly limited background in that at Spirit Lake there's not a lot of club swimming that happens there, so she mainly swims high school, and her high school coach is Ann Roberts, and she's coming off of the Iowa State High School Championship meet this past week, and she finaled in both the 50 free and the 100 back, and so she's going to be looked to help us in the sprint frees and then also in the backstrokes. And we're really excited about Taylor because she's an iceberg. She's got a little bit hanging out of the water right now, but underneath the surface there's a lot of potential there. And so we're real excited to see how she develops over the 4 years while she's at KU. And then our final recruit's Libby Walker. And Libby is from Columbia, Missouri, and swims for Columbia Swim Club, and her coach is Gary Galbraith. And Libby, like Brianna, is one of the top swimmers in our area. She's more on the distance side of things. She's almost a clone of Chelsea Miller. She swims the distance free, she swims the longer butterfly, she swims the IMs, and with Chelsea graduating in 2 years, we're ecstatic that Libby's going to come here and have the ability to train with her a year and then help us with the transition once Chelsea graduates. Libby is really strong. She's qualified for junior nationals and national championships, and is going to make an immediate impact, and it's going to be great to have her with Chelsea for a year and getting those two to train together and compete. It's going to be really exciting. But we couldn't be any more ecstatic with all 5 of our signees. They're going to come in and make an immediate impact, dual meets, but most importantly in the Big 12 championships. And I really see a few of these making the NCAA championship. So today is a day we got better, and we can't wait till their arrival in August.
You've still got some work to do. You've had an exciting fall, and you've got a whole spring season and another Big 12 championship to go before these girls get to campus. But with such a small senior class and just Deanna Marks and Caroline Patterson, Bringing in this type of team, do you look ahead a couple years and think, wow, we're really going to be competitive, even though you're on track this year, but next year is going to be just unbelievable?
Yeah, we're really excited. Like you said, we still have a lot of swimming left to do this year, but you do take a peek, and it's just human nature. But we are so excited for our program's future. And next year we're going to be really deep and strong in a lot of events, and just continue the progress that our program's making. But first things first, let's have a great 14-15, and then after the season's over this year, then we'll really start getting excited for the following year.